How's it going, guys? West Cali King here, and I'm back with another review. So I guess this could spark a new series on my channel, but again, it depends on what games I have. So these are the only two games I have. I do have NBA 2K14, but really, who wants to see a review on that game? So without further ado, let's get right into Battlefield. Okay, so what do I think about Battlefield? So like Destiny, let's start off with the campaign. So the campaign, it's not that good. I'd say that the Destiny campaign is probably better than this one, because this game, it's mainly like, alright, so I guess China's invading or something, and then, or trying to invade, and then what you have to do, it's pretty much kind of like a Call of Duty mission. Go out there, and it's a linear mission, alright, so you have to go a certain place. It's not, I kind of like those games that are open world, so kind of like Destiny. It's not really open. Well, you can go anywhere you want in a certain location, and fight different mobs and stuff. But this game is mainly linear, so there's a set course, so you have to follow that path. So that's a downside for this game, and the story is not that good either. So I don't want to really get into the story because I'm not too interested in it, and I kind of don't want to spoil anything. But there's no really spoilers. It's kind of like all the other Call of Duties. Some nation is trying to invade you, and you're trying to stop them or something. It's kind of like that. Whatever. And then mainly all the campaign really is meant to do is show off like the graphics, because the graphics are really good. Especially like there's this one mission. It's like a dam. I don't know what that map is called online, but it's like a dam. You'll see me play later on the actual multiplayer. And it's pretty much just to show off, the game, because the dam blows up, and then you're all free falling, and that's pretty cool. The visuals are amazing, but the campaign is pretty boring. You're definitely not gonna want to play the campaign, because Battlefield is mainly bought for the multiplayer. So the campaign is probably I'd say it's worse than Destiny's campaign, because at least Destiny is like kind of open world, and you can kind of do whatever you want. But yeah, this campaign's not that good. The only reason why you would want to play the campaign is because if you do play the campaign, you unlock some guns that you could use in online multiplayer. So like, let's say you use a gun here in the campaign, you'll unlock it in the multiplayer, which is cool. That's probably the only reason you'd want to play campaign, not really for the story mode or anything like that. So the campaign is only like a 2 out of 10. Because the only thing that's saving it is the visuals. If it had horrible graphics, it'd be like a 0 out of 10 campaign. It's really not something that you want to play. So let's get into the multiplayer. And the multiplayer is amazing. So the multiplayer, I really enjoy it because it's kind of like an open world sandbox. And there's all kinds of vehicles, which is something when you play Battlefield, you kind of have to use the vehicles because these maps are huge. So you got to get into that jet. I don't find the jets, like, I haven't really been able to use them efficiently. The only reason I do use the jets is to get on them, get across the map, and then like I parachute out to get flanking, because I like flanking on this game. So the transportation is very it's very necessary. I do like the little bird. That's like my favorite helicopter. It's pretty cool, take out enemies on the ground, and then I like getting into those helicopter fights, those aerial kind of dogfight sort of situations. That's pretty fun. And then the tanks, I like the tanks. The only thing I don't like about the tanks is that they're easy to take out. Like if you're like a recon or something like that, those guys with the snipers, they'll easily sneak up. They'll sneak up on you, and they'll plant some C4s, and you'll blow up. But overall, transportation in this game is a must. So if you do play this game, you do need transportation. And so let's get into how the guns feel. The guns are amazing. There's like 20 guns every tier. So like assault rifles, SMG type of guns, sniper rifle type of guns. So there's a lot of variety. And one of the things I do like about this game is that they're still working on it. Like, I know Hardline came out, but they still added like the AN-94 like maybe a month ago or 2. So they're still adding stuff to this game, which is pretty cool, because I don't know, I just like the fact that even though they have a new game, they're still like adding stuff to this game. I don't know if they'll add more stuff in the future, but it's cool that they added some stuff. Cause like games like Call of Duty, once a new game comes out, they completely forget about the other one, and people start hacking and modding and stuff. So I like the Battlefield 4 multiplayer. That's one of the main reasons I picked it up, because I did see some videos and they did say that, you know, they were still kind of working on this game, which it adds more lifetime to it. And so the gunplay is really cool. So many guns, and then every single sight, like there's so many different like attachments you could add to it. There's like 10 different sights. There's like 10 different like grips. You know, 10 different it's all you want. And the camos aren't that amazing, but why do you care about the camos? You know, that's pretty cool. So onto something else I want to talk about, the multiplayer. So I'm not a big fan of the level up system, because I've been playing it for around 2 days, and I probably played around 2.5 hours, and I've only made it up to like level 8 or 10. So it's like it's a very slow game to get like to progress in. But what I do like, well, it's kind of like 50-50. So one of the things I do like is like if you use a lot of assault rifles, you'll unlock assault rifles. So in order to unlock more guns, you have to use that specific tier. So if you want to unlock sniper rifles, you know, new sniper rifles, you need to use snipers. You can't just like level up, get to like 20, and then you'll have all these guns, kind of like in Call of Duty. So that's cool, because if you like assault rifles, you know, you're gonna get rewarded by getting more assault rifles. But then I kind of like it because I get to like level 20 and I still have the same sniper rifles. Like I'd kind of like to be able to, you know, get more assault and sniper rifles, because the first one that you get, it's cool and all, but it's like you need headshots to kill, which whatever. But like another thing I really do like about this game is like the maps. The maps are huge, and then they're dynamic. So it's like you can shoot down a building and it will fall. Like what is this one map? I think it's called the Siege of Shanghai. I think that's the map. It's like this big like building, and there's like a conquest area. So it's like there's like a little flag there, like, and you could actually shoot down the building and it'll fall. And it's like a 100 to 200 foot free fall. Just it's more than 100 feet. 100 story is what I meant to say. It's like a free fall, and you have to parachute. That's pretty amazing. And then, like, my favorite map is probably like Parasail Storm. I kind of like it because it's like it's sunny and then it turns into a storm. So the main reason you want to buy Battlefield 4 is for the multiplayer. So I definitely do recommend it. So overall, the campaign is around a 2, and the multiplayer is like a perfect 10. You definitely get this game for the multiplayer. So I definitely do recommend it, considering it's only around $22 at GameStop. So if you want a game that'll last for a while, you buy this game. And until next time, I am out.